Hello everyone, so today I will show you why the Chikster strat is the best. So as you can see, I'm with complete randoms. They were talking about the Chikster strat and I've already beaten the event, so I tried to help him and I was like, why not make a video about it? The strat is very fast forward, but it requires some decent towers. So if you're new to the game, I don't think you'll be able to find any players that want to do it with you because you don't have the towers, the towers that the strat recommends. So that's a little bit of a downside. For example, you need golden crook boss, but not everyone has 50,000 gold. So as you can see, I'm with complete randoms and they seem to be chill and very cool, and we don't seem to have any trouble. It's also great to get some duckies, the little eggs for the event, so that's good. Then also you can do your quests with with this event, because if you need to deal damage with crates and everything, it can be super cool. Also to make friends that you can play with them and that can help you grind. But also for having the tower biologist, it is very good and has a bug with the revive system. So I encourage you not to buy but to complete the event by just doing the strat. So for now, every time I use the strat, I've always won. But sometimes people mess up and it's fine because you just gotta restart it, and most of the people don't want to find another squad. So if you messed up somehow, it's okay. Don't worry. Maybe nothing's gonna happen bad. You're just gonna delete it and everything's gonna go right. But if you messed up, just say it because people can actually don't believe in the strat anymore and like they abandon. So make sure to tell always the truth. Also, another thing for the strat, it's not very iPad or iPhone friendly. So if you play on iPhone or iPad, I do recommend you to write the strat down on a piece of paper, or take a photo and place it next to you, or do something like that, because it can be very hard to switch apps between, let's say, Google for the Google Doc and Roblox. And sometimes if you glitch too much, you can just quit the game by accident, and that's not very good because you're not reliant. For my part, I think that the most difficult part about this strat is when you have to place pursuits, because and rangers and mortars, because you need to place 7 rangers with a lot of mortars. And sometimes if you play with very not great people that are not very skilled at the game, and they place kind of randomly everywhere, and so that can be kind of a challenge because you have trouble of placing correctly the towers. So that's something to look for, having a good trio. Then also that should be good. So if you find yourself a good squad, a good trio, it should be very fine, and you shouldn't have any trouble. But like I said, the best thing that you can do with this strat is place correctly the towers up in the sky. So if you have trouble with it, maybe get better at it, because there aren't really a lot of ways to improve on that. So just make sure to really place towers on edges and very close to each other, so that you can spam a lot more and have some place to place it. Because if you do not have, you can place all and you might lose some DPS and lose because of that. So that's something to take advantage from, and that's why I think that placement is very important. So one of the biggest downsides I find with this strat is the fact that you have to play on both sides. And surely it's fine, but sometimes it can be very, let's say, very confusing sometimes, because sometimes you need to place a tower there and upgrade it there, but other times you need to go to the other side, and this makes a lot of going around and maybe lose concentration or focus on what you're supposed to do. And that can be when you get really a lot of cash in that you need to place a tower quickly to kill it, one of the enemies, and that can be sort of a trouble. But if you're focused enough, it shouldn't be that bad. Also, that the fact that the eggs spawn on each side of the maps can also help you lose focus, and that's bad. So please be sure to be focused when you play the game. And I haven't, I do something a lot is that when I need to upgrade something and I'm focused on getting eggs and everything, I just keep it open. And I know when it turns green that I can upgrade it. And then I remember to place another one and follow the strat so I don't get lost easily. If you're still watching that far into the video, I want to say thank you a lot. That means a lot. So if you have trouble doing the event and you really need some good one, a good player, just like me, you can leave your username down below the comments and tell me when you want me to play with you. Also, one thing that annoys a lot of people with this event is the lag. Also, with the strat that uses a lot of mortars, the fact is that when mortars shoot, they release here I don't know cluster bombs, and this can annoy a lot of people because it slows down a lot of the frames and can eventually lead up to some bugs and some very huge lag, and that lag can be so huge that makes people um computer or iPad or iPhone crash, and that is bad because you can't really play the event. And even if it lags so much that it doesn't kick you out, but you still have the bug of not being able to upgrade and move like normal. So I do encourage you to play on a more expensive or on a better PC or iPhone or on a good network. If you don't have the chance to do that, honestly, I don't see really any other strat because this this is really very hard. Thank you so much to watching till the end. If you made it that far, please make sure to subscribe and like. It's very appreciated, and that makes me keeping me motivated to post more. And so that's all for today. Hope you enjoyed. Bye.